Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATR's War Bedlam Media premier wrestling podcast covering AEW, WWE. I'm Sam the SLB, fearless leader of Bedlam Media and co-host of ATR's War, ATR Rising Sun, as well as the host of Uncle Sam's Static Kaleidoscope. And alongside me today is the man behind X, Wrestling's Voice of Reason, Scott.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is the best time of the year for wrestling. It's the Rumble. It's the road to WrestleMania. My name is Scott. I am your North American ex-champion, whatever the hell we want to call it. 1/3 of ATR's War, your ATR's voice of Raw whenever I'm able to actually freaking do it. I'm sorry, but hey, I'm hoping to be able to do it for Monday. So, but yeah, let's go.
While.
It has been a while, and
We also have the third man, the man in black, my co-host from ATR, Rising Sun, from parts unknown. Not his basement right now, though. Ethan.
Yes, it's oh my god. Yeah, it's me, Man Black, Mr. Battle in the Bank. Scott, it's a you watch your back, brother. Be like, dude.
I broke Ethan 2 minutes in.
We already had one technical difficulty. We're already on our second technical difficulty.
Yeah, Mr. Florida Man. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter, and I do bodyslam.net. Any website you can follow me on, do wrestling stuff. And 1/3 of ATR's War, and the other half of Rising Sun.
All right, guys. Before we begin, don't forget to make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. YouTube, we just hit 108. Woo! I'm going to count every single.
Hey,
hour.
you know, the numbers are going up. I'm very happy about this. This is great. Like, we just keep being consistent with our stuff. I appreciate everybody liking our stuff, commenting on it, enjoying it, giving us crap. It's fun. Just keep doing it.
You know what would make our 5-year anniversary that much more exciting? You should subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 5 years, guys. We're celebrating 5 years this month. Don't forget to go listen to our 2-part episodes we had for our 5-year anniversary. As Scott had said, it's the beginning of the year. Best part of the year. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Royal Rumble this weekend. So we have a loaded card. I don't know how we're going to get this all in one weekend, guys. 4. Count them, 4 matches.
4.
One short of good old Booker T 5 time. Guys.
So would this be considered the Fortune 4 or the 4 horsemen of the Royal Rumble?
Yes.
Little TNA reference, little WCW reference.
I knew the WCW one. I wasn't familiar with the TNA one personally.
Yeah, Fortune 4 was they were in
It was Frankie Kazarian and AJ and Robert Roode. God, I miss that guy.
Me too. He was glorious.
Glorious.
Well, as we know, this is going to come in February. I don't know when the last time if they've ever held one in February. I'm assuming never.
First time ever.
First time ever in February. Okay. Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. We have a couple rules for the pick show here. We're going to kind of go through them quickly before I get into the things here. So obviously there's 4 matches. The way we've broken this down, obviously there's only 4 matches. Clean sweep is 2 points. We're going to do 3 picks for each Royal Rumble match. 3, 2, and 1. In order to clean sweep this pay-per-view and get the extra 2 points, you need to get your top pick for each Rumble match.
Your gold medal, basically.
Correct.
Pretty much. No bronze here. Yeah. You're not first, you're last.
No broken freaking necks for this either. So we'll keep it clean.
So yeah, before we get into our picks, let's I want to hear your thoughts, guys. Been kind of watching here and there, seeing what's going on. How are we feeling going into this Rumble?
The men's side, I think, is probably the most stacked that I've seen in quite some time. Not to say that the women's is not, but when you have like the caliber of the guys that are in this match, you got John Cena, you got Seth Rollins, you got Roman Reigns, who's coming for everything again. You got Rey Mysterio, who's won it previously. You got Penta, who just arrived 3 weeks ago, going to be showing up. You got Carmelo Hayes trying to make a statement I got a feeling he might do something really good in this. You got LA Knight, you got Jey Uso, you got Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Logan Paul, which I can't wait for him to get eliminated by somebody, but whatever. Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, and I believe the one I purposely left out, unless I messaged him first, is John Cena. His final Rumble. Hurts my soul to say, but
adrenaline hurts my soul. Something's got extreme.
But man, like that, the good thing too. They've only announced 15 out of the 30 competitors. Obviously, I know there's still SmackDown ahead. We don't know who from NXT is showing up. They're still doing that transfer window thing, but we could have somebody exactly from TNA or somebody's. I don't know. We might say a name and he appears. I don't know. We might, we might have a wrestling god show up too. Who knows?
Vince Russo?
Maybe time to show the world too.
Here, bro.
No, we're not doing something on a pole match. It's just not going to happen.
Or a lot of match
work for us, brother.
That don't work for us, brother. By the way, fuck Hulk Hogan. His beer's shitty. Right. Oh wait, I gotta give my thoughts on. Yeah, pretty much got everything. It's for the men's rumble. Like half of them, like a good portion of them are all former rumble winners, which I'll get to the numbers later. Oh, you know what? I had a tough time with this one. The men's rumble. It's the hardest time to watch. Like, cause like most other ones, like, okay, who's winning.
Mm-hmm.
This one's like, oh shit.
There are many names. There are many possible routes. Like if you even if looking at current storylines, there's a lot of avenues for multiple people here to actually win and see where their storyline goes into WrestleMania. I'm actually really interested to see what you guys think. Who your top 3 are here. It's interesting. I'm interested to see. But of course, not to knock the ladies. Right now, they have 1/3 of their people that have been announced, which is also good. I like that they're leaving some room for wiggle room. That could also be, more TNA people, which I think would be great. Legends, Hall of Famers. We're gonna have a plethora of people show up, and I'm hoping also more people from NXT as well. So you got to mix those people, and we might actually get some final call-ups today, not today, but Saturday for the Rumble, and then they'll move on to Raw or SmackDown going forward.
Oh, but sorry, Scott, the transfer window that's actually ending this weekend.
Perfect. Nope, that actually works out perfectly. Then we can figure out what's going on, and the ladies can go on their own way. And same thing with the guys. So then we can finally, hopefully, have a decent split roster with Raw being 2.5 to 3 hours every Monday, and SmackDown for now being every 3 hours, and NXT doing. Honestly though, the show's been good, and I haven't felt bored watching it. So I'm like, all right, keep going. It's entertaining still. I'm enjoying it.
It's for me, but it's more because if I have to work the next day, it's like, oh,
right, because it plays much later for you, and I get that.
I have Netflix, so it's like I'll pause it. And it's like, okay, look, it left me off here. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Because in Canada, if anyone in Canada, well, everywhere else, like around the world, has like Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube got it like on CW, Netflix.
That's all right. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm still. I mean, I have cable, so it doesn't really bother me any. It's just. It actually works out because now I can actually catch up on my DVR more because I don't have to worry about Raw taping every Monday, and saves me 3 hours at least a week. So hey, I'll take it.
You're like, yes, but I'm pretty excited for it. And finally, Tag Toss event on the show.
Yes, in not even a normal match, a 2 out of 3 falls match. So
NXT.
It's good stuff.
Sorry. All right, let's get started.
All right, guys. Well, let's get started. Let's go through our very handy-dandy, reliable source we have, the Wikipedia page.
Sponsor us, Wikipedia.
So we're going to go down the line here. I didn't realize that this was a match that was booked. And this is the first time I'm looking at this card.
Mm-hmm.
And if you told me 5 years ago that this match was going to be at a Big 5 pay-per-view, I probably would have assaulted you. Because this is just DIY taking on Motor City Machine Guns.
Yep.
2 out of 3 falls for the tag titles.
Correct.
Can I say this is an early Ethan pick?
I mean, I'd be surprised if you hadn't have said this was an Ethan pick.
Somebody's looked at the industry outside of WWE the past 10 years and said this needs to be on a Big 5 card.
It's been a lot of fun to watch develop. When DIY went heel, and they're kind of like stringing along Pretty Deadly. It's also really nice to see Pretty Deadly on television again because they have one of the best theme songs in WWE currently, so I love to be able to hear that. And both of them are very talented. And I know that there's a lot of shuffling with tag teams. Sometimes they got to disappear for a while, or they're just doing the dark matches or the house shows, or they're getting their asses handed to them constantly and they're always losing. But while Pretty Deadly is doing a lot of losing, they're at least able to be in such a pretty decent sized program. So I don't, the DIY is like stringing them along, like, oh, you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours, we'll give you a tag title opportunity. But clearly we know this isn't going to happen at some point. But
Yes,
maybe
boys.
this is a face turn for the Yes Boys. I don't know. We'll see. If it gets on, like I said, if it gets them on TV more, I'm very happy about it. But I'm gonna pick Motor City Machine Guns to win and regain their titles. The only way, honestly, I could see DIY retaining is if they pull the trigger with like somebody like with Pretty Deadly, and they just are like, screw it, we're gonna help you no matter what, and give them the shot. But I think I really think Motor City Machine Guns are gonna win this.
I like that.
I didn't realize that they already had the tag titles, and I was
Mhm.
actually going to pick them. Yeah, somebody like the Motor City Machine Guns, especially at a big, not that DIY. DIY definitely deserves, the credit for everything that they've done. Actually, again, I will bring up. I think if I was not mistaken, were they the tag champs when you and I went to NXT Takeover?
What year? 2017.
2017.
They maybe.
They were. They lost Authors of Pain.
That's right.
What a time to be alive.
Right.
So, going off of that, and I don't want to see them. I mean, you guys know better than I do. I wouldn't want to see them go to the wayside. Motor City Machine Guns is like the tag team of like the indies.
Yeah.
Like, I think when you talk about tag teams that WWE like dropped the ball with at any point in the prior 10, 15 years for not getting, it's these guys.
Right.
So, we're giving it to them.
You're going Motor City?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm going the opposite. I'm going DIY and Pretty Deadly takes the tag titles.
Wait,
All right.
early.
What do you think the score would be?
It's going to be. I think it's going to be 2-1.
Yeah.
I think Motor City will get the first fall, maybe rather quickly, surprising DIY. I think DIY will cheat to get the second pin, and then I think that Motor City will take that last pin. At least for me, I don't know. I want to hear how you think that's going to happen.
I think. I mean, I can see that, but wrestling, one person and then. Yeah, I'll go the opposite way. I'll say DIY first, probably like rope or something, and then Motor City Guns like, I'm gonna trick you, and then DIY with the third. Or Pretty Deadly might come out, try to screw DIY, but actually hit the Motor City Machine Guns. And
that's very true.
And then Triple H Jr. be like, all right, I'm rolling you up.
Triple H Jr.
You can't tell me he looks like Triple H.
I mean, I know.
R-Truth thought he was Triple H.
We're just doing lots of pointing around here.
The Spider-Man meme come to life.
Hey. Yes.
All right. So we got this all settled. That was quick. All right.
I like the fact that we already have a split.
One tiebreaker.
Yep. Well,
That's the earliest in a long time. It's been a
Right.
while.
all right. Title match, guys. Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens in a ladder match for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Both the Undisputed and the Win Eagle Championship belts will be suspended above the ring.
That is
Ooh,
correct.
call out. So I'm just gonna hop in here because I think I know how this is gonna play out. I think just in Cody's main event in this Mania, or one of these nights, and I think for nostalgic purposes, but also to really like ringing this, I don't know, this there's something very special about 41. I feel like we have this whole, Cody running like this new era and last year.
Yep.
But it also, there's something about 41 that feels special. I feel like Cody coming out with the Wing Eagle belt at Mania. Yeah.
That would be
It's Mania moment. That's a Mania moment.
No duty ATR since he already did the Wind Eagles tonight's main event.
Yeah.
True,
I mean,
but Mania is a different level.
I know.
yeah, it was cool to see him come out with that belt, but to bring it, who knows? Maybe they wanted to see how he said one night only, just to see the reaction. And Scott and I already had our credit cards ready to go
Seriously.
buy a new Winged Eagle title for the wall.
I'm shocked you two haven't done that yet, honestly.
I mean,
Money.
they're expensive boys, and
Seriously,
yeah.
I might.
I mean, I mean, yeah, but
I know. Oh, I know, buddy. Adulting's hard. Wait, say who you going with, Cody?
Adulting's always difficult.
Yes,
But yeah.
Cody.
All right, I'll take this one. I really want KO to win this. I really do. But if I gotta be real serious, if I can be serious for a moment,
All right, Lance Storm.
you leave my Canadians alone.
Stop resembling the remark then.
I know. I like what KO's doing. Like when he wrestles Jimmy, but he had Naomi's shirt on.
Yes.
And then when he came out, they dismantled before, so he had the
Cody sucks eggs.
that one. No, there was another one. Oh, son of an IT, the Canadian trainer. I was like, yes. I'm gonna, if I had to be real, I'd say Cody. I could see Orton screwing KO over, even though Kevin Owens gave him like the shittiest pile driver.
I would like to see Orton come back. That would be fun.
So I'm gonna go with Cody, but I would be excited. Kevin, do it for Canada, Kevin. Do it.
I would be over the moon with KO winning, but I'd be a fool to pick Kevin Owens in this match because Cody's still white hot. The crowd still loves him. His promos that he's been doing with KO have been phenomenal. So yeah, it would not surprise me if Cody wins this. I expect him to win this. Would I be upset if KO won this? Absolutely not.
God no, he deserves a world title run.
I agree. He does
Right,
because he's been through a lot with Roman and his vendetta that he has right now. I'm still waiting for him, for Drew, and for Seth to form like the haters club and just, like destroy everybody. It won't happen, but that would be amazing. Maybe they can be the new world order, but whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be Cody, and it saddens me a little bit to say that because I want KO to win so badly, but it's just not gonna happen.
Oh, by the way, we still have our one change for each show. By the way,
that is very true.
I know Scott, you used yours last month, but now it's the new one, so you can.
True, but again, just for stipulation purposes, when it comes to that pick, there was a little controversy when I made my pick.
Is that deadline?
Then Ethan tried to do the same thing. Actually, he did do the same thing.
Yeah, but
end of the last match, and I'm like, wait a minute, we got to set some ground rules for this.
Wait 2 seconds. Oh, that was more
literally like the hands were going down for 3, and Ethan texts us, "I'm changing my pick right now." Like, no, what? Son of a bitch.
That was more of a joke, but I avoided that one, so I gave that one to Scott.
the reason why mine stood is because we still had it was during the elimination, the what was it, the eliminator match, and there was a guaranteed 10 minutes left in the match. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's plenty of time to be
Oh,
able
the
to
Art
make a
Survivor, yeah,
change.
Alba Femi, yeah.
Right. So it's like there's plenty of time to make a change,
Yeah.
and they'll know that the match is not going to end in 2 seconds right after
I did that more for shits and giggles, really.
Oh, I know, but
today,
it was
though.
so funny. Oh my god.
You're
I
like,
was like
no, this is bullshit.
I was like equal parts like angry, proud, and yeah, there were many emotions when I saw that text come through, and I'm just like, this son of a bitch, you got me.
You're like, saying the rest,
Nothing
like,
I can do. I can't do it.
red
I'm gonna
flags.
sit here and stew.
All right, this is our first clean sweep.
Yes.
But I figured this
Probably
one
our
would,
only.
I figured this was gonna be the like one like free on the bingo card.
Yep.
Kind of thing. Now, if KO wins, I'll be super happy.
Me too. Me too. I really
But
will.
if I gotta be real for a second, yeah, Cody, like Sam said, Cody's probably going for his third Mania main event in a row.
Yep. I mean, Roman had like 6, so
More than that.
no, I know, but I'm just saying, like in a row, like he had so many of them.
I mean, worst case scenario, maybe Cody loses, then he goes into the Rumble and he wins the Rumble to go after KO.
Please now.
40 chess.
I mean, that's true, but I kind of like it when, excuse me, if you're in a title match, you should not be in the Rumble. Period.
No, absolutely.
You
Yeah,
had
Brock-
your match.
yeah, Brock
let somebody
Lesnar.
else have your spot.
Yeah, Lesnar.
That's
All right. Well, guys, let's get right. We all picked, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We all went with Cody. We're good.
Let's get right into the women's Rumble match. Ethan, you want to run down who we have at the moment and any stats you might have on this?
Okay. I'll say the stats for the men's Rumble because I combined them for each one. So I'll tell the women's first, and then when we get to the men's, I'll do all the stats. So Nia Jax, last year's winner Bailey, the 2020 winner Charlotte Flair, Naomi, the 2021 winner Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, women's Intercontinental champion, got that in there, Laya Valkyria, Ivy Nile, and Io Sky are the 10 we have confirmed so far. Sorry, were you gonna say something, Scott?
no. I'm just saying that leaves 20 spots open. That's good. I'm sure we'll fill in like I don't know 3 to 5 during SmackDown,
Probably, yeah.
and then it's NXT, maybe some TNA, maybe somebody else from I don't know other promotions. I don't know.
So-
We'll see.
I'll go first on this one. Before I give my 3 picks, I'm gonna say some honorable mentions. And I'm not. We'll do the mystery persons after because actually I don't have any for the women. Honorable mentions for the women. Moss Sandwich, I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of else from TNA. Why am I blank on TNA knockouts? Screw it. Ash by Allergens.
I think that would be hilarious for her to show up. I
It's
mean, she
Dana.
already showed up. She already showed up in NXT, and
True.
so
It's Dana. Crap. Ash.
Yeah.
For me,
I
but
love
they
Big
should.
Joseph.
They should do that though. Like if she actually comes in the Rumble, like they should say like formerly known, like the Dana Brooke.
Right.
So Masha.
Tessa Blanchard.
Dear God, the heat she would get. I was no, not right now.
I think there's still too much heat on her. Like the fans turned on her
She's a racist.
so fast during one of the last
At Genesis.
it was Genesis, yeah. And there's not a lot of female wrestlers on the TNA roster that are fans of her. So I don't know. I don't think from a PR standpoint, I don't think Triple H would do that.
No. So in Masha, I'm just gonna say Pat because I'm not good. I have Rosemary. Screw it. Now
Rosemary would be fun.
for the NXT side, I can see Cora J.
Yep.
Because she's teasing a few of Masha. Roxanne.
Yep.
For Bailey. Yeah, screw it, Julia.
Julia would be fun. You could have Stephanie Valkyrie. You could have
John Grace.
Well, yeah, I mean that's she
Kind of easy.
I guess it's been confirmed now that she has signed with the company. It's funny. I saw a tweet that you put out that's saying, "Oh, I'm not going to be at the Rumble. I'm definitely going to be hosting my mom's 50th like birthday over."
Chief Francis calling her out.
Everybody's calling her out. They're like, respectfully, we don't believe you.
Well, I mean, she said that's last. But why 3 picks? So number 1, I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
Okay, that's your
And by the way,
3-pointer.
So, oh, by the way, if any, so Charlotte, Bianca, and Bailey can make history by becoming the first 2-time Women's Rumble winner.
Ah,
So, I mean, there's been 2018 was the first one. So, I mean,
I think so. Yeah.
so Charlotte's number 1 for me.
Okay.
Io's number 2.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna throw the left field here. Jordan Grace.
What a way to make a debut, to win the Rumble in your first official match in WWE. Well, yes, first official match in WWE as a WWE superstar.
I got a number D, so I don't forget.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, so yeah. Sam, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I was actually looking at this for women's. If I'm going for the extra point, I think Jordan Grace is an obvious one. Will show up. In the order, I literally just had this in front of me. So we said, who is it? Rhea. And who's the other champion right now?
Tiffany
Tiffany
Stratton.
Stratton. It's Tiffy
All right.
time.
So if I was to choose any of these, I think for number 3,
This is
would
your one pointer.
Yeah, my one pointer would be EO.
Okay.
Wow. I actually thought that'd be your number 1 or 2. Not gonna lie.
No. My number. Hold on. I want to confirm something quickly. I should have done this. Should have been a little more educated.
After we make, I get some honorable mentions, but I'm not counting. I just want to throw some honorable mentions in there too. That's okay. I'll wait till you guys make the pick because I'll do the same for the men too. Because there's a few I got.
Yeah, I'm just confirming something. Hold on, boys.
1.
Currently holding.
All right.
Please stand by.
My number 2, who's not on this list, who I think you're gonna pull the trigger on somebody. I don't know. Why don't you have Jade Cargill?
Ooh.
Win a Rumble, and then maybe win at Mania. I don't know. Her, Tiffany, her and Rhea. My number 1 is gonna be Liv Morgan. Again, you don't have to win the Rumble to win the title. I think Liv has so many overs on Rhea at this point. I think her winning the Rumble and then losing, I think that might be the way to go.
Oh, sorry, Scott. She's a 2-time runner-upper because she 2023 to Rhea and last year to Bailey.
That was exactly what I was going to mention. That Rhea's been the bridesmaid, never the bride. So it does make sense. She's one of those people though that I'm kind of like, we've seen her in Rhea happen enough. Does she go after Tiffany? Does Tiffany hold the title that long until Mania? We don't know that. So for me, I'm gonna pick Liv as my number 3. So my 1 point pick. For number 2, I really like that Jade Cargill pick, but I have my thoughts on that. I'll give those in just a second. My number 2 pick, I will go with Jordan Grace. And my 3-point pick, I feel like, is going to be Charlotte Flair.
Damn it.
It's almost obvious that she's going to win this because Charlotte's been out of the title picture for far too long. Even though Vince is no longer there, it's still Charlotte Flair.
I got my Charlotte in the bank.
So here's what I think is going to happen with Jade, and just humor me. So at some point, we're already going to have the tag champs in there fighting away. Jade will come out. Everything will be hunky dory, and then Bianca Belair eliminates Jade Cargill, and then says you should have stayed away, and then boom, instant feud for those two going into Mania. I in the pit of my gut, I feel like it was Bianca that did this to her. Everybody wants to point the finger at Naomi, but it feels like this could be one hell of a feud to see those two go at it. And I want to see a heel Bianca Belair again, like you wouldn't believe. You put a heel her and you turn the Street Profits heel, forget it. Just where's my credit card? I want it right now. The holy shit. Just yeah. There's so many beautiful things that can happen during the Rumble that just spiral into storylines going into Mania season. So that's why I love this so much. I cannot wait for Saturday night to watch this.
Saturday's all right for the fight. Oh, sorry, wrong show. Uh, sorry, I had to. Jesus. I mean, I could see some TNA in there, like Masha, like I said.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep that knockouts thing going.
Yep. Now, especially with the partnership too. So,
Brookside.
Oh yeah, Zaya would be fun. I don't think she'd last long, but I think that'd be fun to have her just randomly show up. So we made our picks. Who's our mystery person? Like who's that extra pick?
Oh, sorry. Before I had some honorable mentions.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I could see Liv and Bianca
as winners. Okay. If we're gonna pick mystery picks for this, and if they show up, obviously it's an extra point. I'm gonna stick with my girl. I'm gonna stick with Trish. I just need to be stratified one more time. I need to see it. It's gonna happen. She's gonna have another moment. She's probably obviously not gonna last very long, but I acknowledge. Thank you, Trish.
Did Sabu?
Okay.
Oh yeah, speaking of Sabu, he's retiring. Yeah, he's retiring by the way this year.
I mean, the man probably should have retired about 20 years ago.
So your mystery pick is for the women's, right, Scott?
Correct.
Okay, hold on. Oh, 1 second. Sam, are you using yours or are you waiting for the men's?
I'm gonna wait for the men's. Were we doing one for each or one total?
You know what? Why don't we do one for each?
Yes.
There's only 4 matches. Extra points are always around. It's always fun to do these things.
Extra points to go around for everybody.
That's right.
All right, 1 second. Hold on. Actually, yes, I can keep talking. Sorry.
I know we're focused on TNA, and I was thinking TNA, but you know what I think we need to keep our eyes also on the prize over at NXT there?
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
I think if anyone might be ready to move up this year to the main roster, it would be Roxanne.
Roxanne.
No more turning on the red lights, though.
Well played, sir. Well played. Wait, Sam, so your mystery person was Roxanne, right?
Yep.
No, it's Roxanne.
Roxanne. All right. Well, since we're doing women's, you know what? I'm sticking with TNA. I'm going with the Russian badass, Masha Slamovich.
I was wondering, like, you're gonna pick Masha. You have to, yeah.
I think I heard you say her name more than anyone else's, honestly.
Masha. I mean, Masha's like
incredible. I love Masha.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We acknowledge Masha on the show.
Yes, we do. Yes.
I'm not gonna do the Sabu because why not? Yeah. But well, I mean, think about it. Like, she's Knockouts champion, and GCW, she's their sister promote. The JCW, that's like their NXT.
Okay.
And she's just a badass. I mean,
yeah. And her and Jordan have had some ridiculous matches, so that would be great if you have Jordan come out at one point, and then like a couple picks later, Masha's music hits, and then you have the stare down. Yeah. Rumble crowds are going to be, they're like Mania crowds. Like they're full of people that come from everywhere. So they know who Masha Slamovich is, and they know who Jordan Grace is, and they're going to be like, oh my God, they're having a stare down in WWE match. And yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to be fun.
All right, guys, let's go to the men's Royal Rumble match. Just a reminder, I totally forgot that I was at the last one last year, which was a lot of fun. That was what Cody and CM Punk. Yep. Final there. Yeah, why don't you Ethan lead into the I think we have 15 currently announced.
Correct.
15, yep. So LA Knight, John Cena, who won it in 2008 and 13, CM Punk, who was last year's runner up, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, who won it in 2015, and by the way, he has he's been a runner-up 4 times.
Yep.
14 against Batista, 17 with Warren, 18 with Nakamura, and 20 with McIntyre.
I forgot Nakamura won a Rumble. Shit.
And
okay.
18. Yeah, because he had that disappointing match with AJ.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, who's the 2019 winner, McIntyre 2020, Rey Mysterio 2006, like Scott brought up at the beginning of the show. Sami Zayn. You know what? I'm gonna bring his name up for a second. You know, there's Saudi Arabia next year. That's my next year's winner.
I mean, yeah, that is. And as unfortunate as that is, I'm pretty sure that is the free space on the bingo card, and that makes me very sad.
Yep. Actually, speaking of Nakamura, 2018 winner, Logan Paul, unfortunately. Penta, Chad Gable, Intercoach, Braun Breaker, and Carmelo Hayes. And by the way, the Iron Man spot, I think, goes to Gable.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
And the Diesel spot, the most, I think, goes to Braun or Jacob Fott too. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna go with stats before I forget. So, most runner-ups are Roman Reigns with 4, like I said.
Yep.
Bret Hart, Randy Orton, Triple H, Cena, Charlotte, and Liv are 2. Most numbers for runner-ups for entries. I'm not gonna do all of them because that's way too many.
Right.
Number 30 has 7. That was 90, 93, 2003, 06, 2013, 17, and the 2020 Women's Rumble. Number 27 has 3 with 94, 2018 Women's, the first ever one.
Yep.
And 2019. Number 26, same thing with 2000, 2002, and 2020 Men's. And also number 19 because of 88, 2010, 2016. Hey, that's a lot of numbers. Number 2, also 93, 95, 21, and 2023's Women's Rumble because that was Liv, I think.
Yep.
That was Liv. Let's go with that. Yeah. So that was runner-ups. For winners, obviously Stone Cold with 3, and then Cody, Cena, Triple H with 2.
Yep.
Orton with 2. Sorry. For numbers, we had number 30 at 5. That was 2007, 8, 16, 22, and 23. Number 28 has 5, which is crazy. 98, 05, 14, and the 2019, 2022 Women's Rumbles.
Okay.
27 has 4 with 84, 89, 93, 94, and 01 Stone Cold.
Just to pause you for a second. Before like the end of the Attitude Era, 27 had reigned supreme forever, and now it's the 3rd. That's wild.
I know, right? Because she had the women's now, right? So more
right, yeah. So it continues to skew the line, but still, I'm surprised by that, but doesn't. It's wow, yeah.
Right. Number 3 is 92, 21, and 2024 Women's Rumbles. Number 1 has 4 with 95, 2004. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The 2021 Rumble and the 2023, that was the one Ripley won.
Yep.
Now for numbers that haven't won a Rumble are number 26, 21, 20, 11, 9, 7, 6, and 4.
It's wild that numbers in the 20s haven't won. I kind of hope we get one of those numbers off the board.
I mean, everybody's got one. Like number 1, like number 2's got 2 winners, 99, 2006. There's been 1 winner in 09 for number 8. That was Orton.
Yep.
97 for number 5. That was Stone Cold. Yeah, Stone Cold. Even though technically Bret Hart won, but Stone Cold's like, oh, representancy. Wee. Yep. Number 10, 20 was Rollins. Oh yeah, it's Orton. There's a lot of 1s and 2s. 23 has 2 winners. Number 22 does 2. 24, 25. Yeah, it was crazy. Like Scott's like number 27 was like the longest reign
for a long time.
That was like the number. They would talk about it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. When they did the Rumble by the numbers, always the 27th pick has the most winners in the Royal Rumble.
And then 30
pick has never had a winner. And then within 5 years, they were almost neck and neck. And I'm just like, what is going on?
Now, but it's crazy. So yeah, I mean, I feel like in the future they are going to try to get all the numbers.
I hope so. I think that'd be kind of cool. Somebody to win from the number 4 spot, which is normally the first jobber spot.
Yeah, pretty much. First. Well, I'll go first again for this one.
Okay.
Some TNA guys, I'm just gonna throw some in there. Joe Hendry's probably gonna be in there. Let's just be honest.
Yep.
Josh Alexander,
Mhm.
Mike Santana.
Ooh. Okay.
Um,
Moose.
I can see Moose. You know what? Eddie Edwards.
That'd be fun too.
What about Sammy Callahan?
It'd be a nice return for Sammy.
I'm glad he brought that up. So did you watch NXT yet?
Have I? No, I haven't yet.
Okay,
I actually was gonna watch it today, but I chose to watch something else instead.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil this for you, second, Scott. But I want you. So at the very end of NXT, you know how it's like the multi.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I saw a clip of that. Yeah.
See,
Yep,
us.
I see it.
Speaking of NXT, Trick Williams, I can see going up to the Rumble.
Mm.
Yeah, Femi, screw it, why not? Ooh, Femi, and all right.
Oh man.
These are all my
Femi on one side, Jacob Fatu on the other.
Yes. Meat. Oh, damn it. Let's run out of the universe. I want that to happen now. Well, I'll give my 3 picks now. Oh, this is hard.
This is gonna be difficult, yeah.
Really, I already have mine all picked out.
From the one who doesn't watch the product as much as we do.
Listen, I got some theories. I have some theories. So, Ethan, if you want time to think about it,
you go first, Sam. I'll give you first shot.
First and foremost, I'm seeing a Mr. Braun Breaker on here. He's going to be my number 1, my 1 point.
Okay.
It would be fun to see him come in, win his first Rumble, and then win Mania. Like really establishing him as a monster. And guess what? Gunther's still champion. You need a monster to take down a monster.
I mean, that is one hell of a way to kick off the men's picks, sir. I applaud you on that one.
Is that your number 3?
That's
Sam?
Yeah, my third.
That's his one. That's his one pointer. Yep.
My number 2 pointer, and I'm skimming through this right here. I'm gonna go Sami Zayn. You know, Sammy's been doing the work long enough. And again, wouldn't it be ironic? I know we're not trying to have short championships here, but hey, who does he want to go after? He does want to go after Cody. You know, he's got a big man that he took down last year. You can go after Gunther for the title.
Like, yeah.
And of course, guys, we all know that the winner of this Royal Rumble is going to be champion, so it's going to be Logan Paul. That's it, number 3. Seriously, though, if I'm looking at this, do I really want Roman and Cody again? No. Honestly, you could even make an argument that Cena why not let him go out on top, wrestle him and Cody? I'm going to go, and maybe, I don't know where you guys fall. You guys are going to tell me. I think CM Punk's my number 1. They put a lot of money, they put a lot of stake in this man, and especially being at that Rumble last year where you swore they were just going to throw him over. Cody was going over the top of the rope. Yep. People want Punk to main event Mania.
Yep.
Whoever he's wrestling, whether it be Cody, whether it be Gunther, they want him to give them that main event Mania opportunity, especially when good old Phil, he's not young.
No. If you're going to pull the trigger, now would be the time to pull the trigger for it. So, Ethan, do you want to go next or do you want me to go?
I'll go next.
Okay.
This is I'd say I got to go sometime. Penta would be cool, but I'm not picking him. I think him and Braun could have a match of Mania. Gable, I could see having an Iron Man spot.
Yeah. That's almost a given.
Carmelo Hayes, same thing. All right, number 3, I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Okay, so that's your 1 pointer.
Oh, I should write these down.
Yes, please do.
One second. SR, there we go. Number 2, Cena.
Okay.
I almost want to say Roman, but I don't want him back in that picture right now. All right, I'm seeing Sam, so I'm going with Sam. CM Punk.
Is there a chance? I mean, you guys still have SmackDown, where maybe we're not done with this Bloodline storyline. Obviously, this is the storyline that's going to continue until the Book of Revelations happens. So I'm assuming Solo is definitely going to eliminate Roman.
It's possible. I have thoughts on that.
All right. Well, I don't want to interrupt your thoughts as I'm talking. So
No, it's fine. It's fine. For oh boy,
This is hard, isn't it, buddy?
yeah, like even though I don't think he needs it, and I think that it might be interesting to see what happens. My number 1 point pick will be John Cena.
That's your 1 point, Scott?
That's
did you
my
say?
1 point.
Okay.
Is John Cena. I feel like he's going to challenge for his 17th title, but he will not win it. I don't think he needs it. I don't think he wants to put any of the current champions. You know, he doesn't want to go over on any of the champions. But to see Cena win the Rumble would be a cool thing. Again, it would also give him his third win, which would tie him with Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I think would be another great accolade for him to be the one of two men to only ever win 3 Rumbles. My number 2 pick.
Poor Scott.
This is tough too. Goddamn. Trying to think.
I think this is the hardest men's one in a long time.
It is, and I love that. I love going into the Rumble and not having a real clue. Like I have like 6 people that could possibly win this Rumble and actually have a good storyline to go into Mania season with.
I do have some honorable mentions, but I'll wait till Scott makes his other 2.
My 2-point pick will be Drew McIntyre.
Ooh, okay. I get behind that.
I could see Drew going after Cody because he's on his vendetta to eliminate everybody who's helped Roman. We've already seen him and Gunther, so I don't think that's going to be a thing. So we'll see how that goes. And my 3-point pick is just like the rest of y'all, CM Punk. Now, the fun story on how I think Punk is going to win this match. Your final 4, I feel like, are going to be Drew, Cody,
Cody.
and like,
Cody.
Well, my final 4 in this thing: Drew, Cody, Punk, and Roman. This is how I kind of feel like this might be. Even though I had the other 2 picks, I feel like this one makes the most sense in my head.
Hold on. Did you say Cody?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, not Cody, because he's not going to be in this match.
Yeah.
Who am I? I'm stupid. Never mind.
It's okay, buddy.
See, I thought about this earlier. I don't know why I thought of Cody.
Guess the last 2 Rumbles, he won them.
Yes, I know. Yeah, so he's already baked in my brain. All right, so we'll just scrap that. We'll go to the third. So I had Drew, I had Punk, and I had Roman. So Drew gets eliminated by whoever, probably by Punk, because poetic justice just has to happen. Roman and Punk are fighting. Roman gets tossed over the top, but he holds on. They're fighting on the edge, and then all of a sudden, a hooded figure comes, takes out Roman's legs, eliminates him. Punk celebrating, everything's great. The hooded figure turns and looks at Roman, takes off his hood, and it's Paul Heyman. Cashing in CM Punk's favor to give him the win at the Rumble.
Holy fuck. I didn't think of that.
Ooh.
I have another theory. I'm going to watch this, Scott. The Rock is going to cash in his TKO presidency, enter number 31, and fuck him over.
Number 31.
You know what? If that happens, I'm going to laugh my ass off. That actually happens.
That would be pretty
I kind of hope not, but I'm kind of being funny, but I'm kind of being serious. I could see that, though, by the way. Alma mentions this might be a left field pick. Jey Uso. Can't really count him out.
Yeah, that's very true. I just feel like if he'd have a better chance of winning if he hadn't have just lost to Gunther.
True. That's why he's my honorable mention.
Right.
I would actually Sam's number 3 pick was actually my second honorable mention.
Oh, Braun, yeah.
You know what? Jacob Fatu is my third honorable mention.
I feel like Fatu could have a breakout moment. I'm honestly very, very sad that we won't have our resident thick boy Bronson Reed in this Rumble because of his
Dude, I
broken
know.
ankle. Man, the tsunamis that would happen in the Rumble would be amazing. Just
Tsunami City.
the moments that he could have, like you could have, like we talked about, Obafemi and Jacob Fatu. You could have Obafemi, Bronson Reed. It's just like the meat mania is going to be insane in this match.
Meat.
So, but yes, I'm obviously can't wait for Bronson to come back because that man had put himself over. Done such a great job, and just the unfortunate injury at Hell in a Cell or during the War Games, it's really, really sad. But he's been super active online. He actually live tweets every Raw, so it's been really fun to watch. So yeah,
All
it's
the
good that
celebrities who
he's
Tsunami
keeping
or
himself
not.
relevant.
All the celebrities who is Tsunami and not Tsunami.
Yes, yeah,
Macaulay from Home Alone. He's like, no, he's a good dude. He's safe.
yeah. He's fine. He's fine.
Hulk
Yeah.
It's funny because people were like, was like, no, somebody walked by my house. It's like, you really want me to kill these old people like Hogan and Ric Flair?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, please no. All right, I'll go first for mystery pick. I'm gonna stick with TNA. I'm gonna play safe here, Joe Hendry.
Nah, I'm not playing it safe. Joe's definitely showing up, and I think Josh is showing up. But I think would be really who would be really awesome to see, and I think his theme song is so epic you cannot not have him show up.
Nick Nemeth.
Moose. I'm going with Moose.
Well, this one probably might cost me the show, but I'm going to pick it anyways because, and I think I know, once I start talking about it, I'm pretty sure Sam's going to know exactly who I'm talking about. And Ethan, I think you will too. There's a particular day that happens pretty much every day.
Oh, shit.
And I think it's time that we acknowledge another day. And that day is Rusev Day. I think we have our return of our Bulgarian brute. I think that would be great. Of course, he's not going to have the AEW horns, which have been like the greatest sounds forever. I can hear poor John the Statman crying now because he hates that theme so much. But I feel like it, and to top it off with the whole thing, the whole deal with TNA and NXT for one night only, Aiden English comes back to welcome Rusev Day back into the fold.
Ooh, I could see Malachi Black coming back.
That was gonna be my second choice to have Malachi be the guy, but
sorry, Alistair.
Yeah, that's right. Now we're back to Black, but it's the Alistair Black. I feel like he might be the guy that Gable's talking to. That because Gable needs help with luchadors. And
he has an academy called, no pun intended, because Gable is Dark Arts Academy. That's the school Malachi Black legit runs.
Correct. Yep.
And Dominic, I like how it was Dominic that gave him to him.
Of all people.
You think it'd be like Selena Vega? Actually, never mind. Disregard that part. Sorry.
Well, the funny thing is, they announced on Raw that Selena Vega had been chosen in the transfer window or the transfer portal to go to SmackDown to separate from the LWO. So I'm like, why would they separate her from the group for no particular reason whatsoever?
El Idolo.
Yeah, maybe that's definitely true too. But if Alistair's coming back, putting him on SmackDown, I feel would be a very good spot. You don't have to put him on Raw right away. Give the USA Network, or at least for Netflix, for you, the rest of you, give some pretty good star power right off the bat.
What do you think, before we go, what do you think the match order is going to be?
The match order?
I almost think it's going to be this or no. I want to say the men's is going to be last, but they did that last year.
I still think it's men's last.
I think just because of the star power alone, the men's being last would
Well, the men's
fit.
opened 2 years ago, right? So
Yeah, I know, but still, like, unless you want to have the title match be last. So you could do the men's rumble first, then do the tag match, then do the women's rumble, then do KO and Cody
Cody.
Rhodes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Because it is a ladder match, there's definitely going to be some shenanigans at some point during this match. So I feel like that could warrant being last, but I still feel kind of weird not having a Royal Rumble be the last match at the Royal Rumble. If you know what I mean.
I personally, that should always be last. Like I get the
I agree.
Rumble.
No, I agree with you. I do.
So I'm gonna say I really don't like when the Rumble's open, but I'm gonna go women's first, then the tag title. No, actually, wait. Sorry, let me switch that. Tag title opens, women's Rumble second, WWE title match third, men's Rumble last.
Okay. I think the reason why they would split the Rumbles is because there's a lot of fatigue because you're screaming for an hour. So you need to, like, I mean, all four of these matches are definitely, I would say, scream worthy, but like you need to regain your energy going into the last match because the last one obviously is supposed to be the biggest one. So yeah, I see. Yeah, I still feel like it's going to be probably women's. Then the if the ladder match is not last, it's going to be second. And then the tag titles, and then the men's rumble. That's what
yeah, I'm gonna agree with Scott there. I think this whole show is gonna be you're not gonna be able to breathe. Because even like the stinker match, the match that you would say, oh, this isn't as great, might be the best match on the card.
I don't think we have one in this.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you're like, okay, you got a title match here, you got the two rumbles, you got a tag match, and the tag match, you're like, it's a tag match. But not this tag match. It might be the best match on the show.
I was talking with a friend of mine earlier because we're same thing, just kind of curious. He said that it should be the WWE title match first, then the women's, then the tag title, and then the men's.
It could be. That
Could be.
actually makes a lot of sense too. I didn't want to put Cody and KO in the second, in the two hole because that match is normally the blow off from the first one, and I feel like that match should never be a blow off match, especially if there's going to be some shenanigans involved. Which like I said, I think it's going to happen.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna be watching it live. You know what, Scott? I don't know. We bored? What do we got going on? We'll chat.
I'm free.
I'm free.
The one thing I was supposed to have on Saturday got moved to Sunday, so yeah,
we'll chat about it.
Yep,
we'll chat about it.
Stay tuned, folks.
Ethan, before we go, tell people where everyone can find you.
You can find me on Twitter's wrestling_fan_9. I'm just not gonna change it because just whatever. You can follow me on pwmedia.com, bodyslam.net, where I review everything under the sun because I'm just crazy and you two know it. You can follow my podcast, Walk Beat the Rest podcast, every Friday and Sunday. And you can follow me on here because I do the Japanese stuff. Your turn, North American.
You can find me at Scotty J Stream pretty much everywhere. We're on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, and starting this past Saturday when I covered the live reactions for Saturday night's main event, I've brought my Twitch channel back. So you can find me at twitch.tv/ScottyJStream. It will be part of our streaming going forward. So the raw live reactions we do, the Saturday night main event we do, it's going to be there. So it's going to be fun. We're spreading. We're trying to get as much as we can out there so you guys can come in, chat with us. It's been great. The chat's been wonderful. It's been nice to have conversations while we watch the show. So I'm really enjoying this. I just need to be able to have that opportunity because things came up again on Monday, so I wasn't able to do it, and it sucks, and I hate it. And I want to be able to do more stuff on Raw. So stay tuned. But yeah, maybe on Saturday. We'll see.
Maybe on Saturday. You can find me as the SOB official on X. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We are on all streaming platforms. If you're not find us on there, please let us know. We'll put ourselves on there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell people why Above the Ring and Bedlam Media is the podcast. If you're choosing why they should listen to us as well. Guys, we're running out of time. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.